Welcome back, Internet. I'm Chimera Complex, and I am bad at Homecoming City of Heroes. And we got Professor Lareaux here doing a little dance, celebrating his victory. And we're going to talk to Flux here and see what he's got in store for us now. We completed the story arc, which means most likely we're going to be introduced to a new contact. So, and there it is. So with Frostfire out of the picture, the Outcasts are going to have a hard time picking up the pieces. Yep. So now he's got enhancements. Let me sell those real quick. Nope, he sure doesn't. That may be a feature of this particular server because they did make some changes to enhancements, how they're obtained, what level they're obtained, and when they're available. So that may be why I'm not able to find any enhancements here. But that's okay. We're going to see who the new contact is. Julius the Troll. Alrighty. So Julius the Troll, apparently, according to Flux, is a pretty okay guy. I guess what he wants is to just maybe continue engaging in his troll gang activities, but not at the uh, expense of the community, which is an actual thing that really happens in some communities. Um, so without getting too political, a lot of gangs um, start out as a group of people just wanting to keep their neighborhood safe. And we're going to train up before we head over to Julius because um, one of the things that this server has done as a matter of convenience, once upon a time, you could only respec one of two different ways. At specific levels, you could do a trial, which is this game's version of a dungeon or group content. At specific levels, there were specific trials that you could do to earn uh, a respec token. And then for like endgame players that had the income to support it, respec tokens could be crafted. Now, in this version of the game, um, income isn't really that difficult at max level. So, because that devalues the crafting recipe for respec tokens, essentially what you can do on this server is just you get a free respec token every 10 levels. So I'm going to complete this level up, and I'm going to change up the way some of my powers are. The reason we're doing this is because somebody in the community that I participate with, the super group known as Chaos United, somebody was nice enough to put together a build for me based on certain conditions, thematic conditions that I set forth, and so I'm going to follow his build, and that'll just make it easier for me to kind of not really maximize my gameplay, but make it a little bit more efficient. Hmm. I think I'm going to change up my enhancements a little bit too. I'm going to do them a little bit differently. I'm actually going to hold on to these. I'm not going to need that one any longer. So yeah, we're going to head back to Atlas Park after I put my powers back on my tray. All right, things are going to slow down a little bit because, as you can see, I'm no longer able to fly. That's going to come a little bit later. Um, I'm trading my ability to fly for some additional utility. But we're back in Atlas Park because there is a vendor that I know for a fact sells enhancements. So that's what I'm going for because I'm definitely level 10 is kind of like where you start seeing like actual challenges if you don't keep up with your enhancements. So the plan here is I'm going to hold on to the damage enhancements, but I'm going to focus on endurance reduction for the time being. And I should not have put those enhancement slots in there. That's okay. Level 20, I can fix that. No big deal. But I'm going to focus on the reduction of endurance costs because um, now that I've got three separate toggles and my sprint, um, my endurance is going to start draining pretty quickly because the amount um, of endurance that drains, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong about this, and if you're a subscriber and you know, please correct me, but I believe that the endurance costs for various powers, well, for any power that costs endurance, scales up as you level. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 7. That's what we're going to get. 7. I'm going to get one for jumping as well as one for running. Since I'm not flying, I want to increase my run speed. So one for jumping right there. And one for running. Going to upgrade those. And that is going to get much more expensive as I level. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to be investing in a different type of enhancement at some point. And I'll explain what they are and why I'm switching over to them once I reach that point. Now, I didn't enhance this ability here, build up, for a specific reason. I'm only going to be using it every now and then. Alright. Contact Julius the Troll. We're going to head back to the Hollows. And it may be difficult to really tell, but I am running slightly faster since putting that enhancement for run speed in. So I'll be switching that to flight speed once I reach that point. And being able to jump higher is going to come in handy too, since I can't fly any longer. So there are places where I'm going to need to be able to reach. So I'm going to be keeping that up to date as well. I'm already regretting my decision to cut the flying out and save it for later, but it'll be worth it in the long run. Alrighty, let's see what he's got in store for us. Okay, so the human trafficking that we discovered earlier appears to be a recent development. Alright, so we're going to take out a few trolls. Taking out 10 trolls. Whole bunch are right here. Not good. I'm just going to let them take me out right now. They're going to run back to where they came from, and I'll just be able to pick myself back up. Because I'm bad at games. Are they really just going to stand there? See, this is what I'm talking about, right? So I don't know everything about the game, but everything I knew up to this specific point told me that when you're taken out, they go back to where they came from. And they're not doing that. Kind of pissed, but also I feel like I kind of deserve it for getting cocky. So I don't know if you've been keeping an eye on my experience bar down here, but there's a new feature, experience debt. So you won't necessarily lose levels like you will in like older RPGs, the ones that are a bit more harsh in that regard. But what will end up happening is that um, you'll gain experience debt, which means it's just like a buffer that kind of absorbs your experience gain until you work that debt off. So at I'm kind of stuck until I clear those more reddish parts of my experience bar. Level 15. Nope, I'm not going to do it. Let's see if these count. Yep, they do. Cool. So yeah, I'm going to cheese it. Those are Hellions. You know, there's only a couple, 2 or 3 of them I can handle them. When there's like 5 or 6 of them, no, it's not happening. Clue found. Alright, and if you take a look at my experience bar, you'll see that experience debt has been paid off somewhat. I've got just a little bit more to go. And that won't take long to work off. Alright. We're being introduced to a new enemy group, the Igneous. Don't know much about the lore behind them. They seem to be essentially sentient rock. And there are a couple of enemy groups like that. So I don't know if they're all Igneous or if the Igneous specifically are made of lava. We may find out. Oh yeah, they're not all just lava. They're definitely different kinds of rock. With, of course, earth-based powers. This is not good. Yeah, these guys definitely hurt. Where did they come from? Not cool. Whew. All right. Are you serious? Why are you so fast? Jeez. All right, this is going to take a little while longer, um, at the rate I'm going. So, I think that in our next episode, I will have cleared this cave, and we'll pick up uh, talking to Julius the Troll and see what else he's got for us at that point. Thank you for watching. Until next time.